Hi, I'm Larry Hintz, Director of Commercial Development for the Prince George's County Economic Development Corporation. Welcome to Business Spotlight. I'm here today to interview Kevin and Rachel, the owners of Brackish Waters. Come on with me as we go inside. Rachel, Kevin, thank you for inviting us here today. Please tell me about the name, educate me.
So brackish water is basically the mixing of fresh and salt water in bodies of water, much like the Chesapeake Bay here locally, which makes this area very unique, makes Maryland very unique. And brackish to us is kind of embodying the surf, skate, and snow local community that we live in and are surrounded by.
Thank you for that. All right, I want to know a couple of things, and also the logo. Talk to me, who created the logo?
Our skate team guy did our skate team logo.
Okay.
And then for our big blue logo, we actually contacted our tattoo artist. Because we needed an artist. I was like, hey, we know this guy. And he did a wonderful job for us, and he did that. Rachel does a lot of the graphics and things like that, but for the logos, we had the blue one was a tattoo, and the other one was our local skate team member who's now in New York doing graphic design. So
wow.
Yep.
Well, I love this space. It's a great space. It's warm, it's inviting. I think there's a great allocation of merchandise. So who's the brains behind that?
That's all her.
That would be me.
Wow. So do you have a background in merchandising, Rachel?
Yeah, so I started working in corporate retail when I was 16 years old.
Wow.
Worked all the way up to the top being a store manager, actually at the Tanger Center here at National Harbor.
Really? Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then my store was closing, so we had to decide what to do. From there, do I stay in corporate retail? Do I go out on my own? Do I find another career? And I turned to Kevin and I said, it would be a dream to own our own surf and skate or snow shop where we live. And ever since that idea popped into our heads, we haven't looked back.
Wow. So let me get this right. So not only are you the merchandiser, you're the one that spoke this place into existence.
Yep, that's
Yes.
right. Absolutely.
So Kevin, what do you do?
Oh man, I carry stuff a lot. Yeah, my part's a little different. She's really good at merchandising and making the whole operation run smooth and things like that. So I'm more the go out. I meet the guys at the skate park, talk to them and stuff like that. Bring them in here and do whatever I can to help. We love the store, it's our dream. She luckily helps me at my business too, so it's a little back and forth trade. So.
Well, I was only joking, but I think it's a very good match for you guys, because if I understand this correctly, your operations and merchandise, which is actually an interesting combination, because merchandisers tend to be more on the artistic side.
Yes.
And operational people tend to be a little more structured and things like that. So you work both on your left side of your brain and the right side of your brain. And then you, Kevin, which is obviously vital, because I was curious about this, is how the outreach goes about. So you're the main force behind that when it comes to reaching out to the skating community.
Yeah.
Okay, how do you go about this?
Since the day we opened, anytime I'm near a skate park, I stop by the skate park. And I know where all of them are and things like that. I'll talk to the kids, give out stickers, say, hey, we got a shop, give them coupon cards, anything like that. The other thing we do is we always try and have as many events as we can. Free events for the kids at skate parks and stuff like that. We want to give back to the community and stuff. And that really builds a relationship with people at that park. On Christmas, we hid some presents. We wrapped some skateboards and hid them at local parks just for free for anyone to find. We didn't tell anyone in advance or anything like that. We're gonna do the same thing on Easter, stuff like that. Reaching out to the community, really, it's something we love, and it builds our customer base. The gentleman who was here earlier and things like that. Just you meet new people, you make connections, and it's wonderful that way.
Well, what I hear in your voice is you understand the relationship between your customers and your neighbors, if you will.
Absolutely.
And your business.
Yep.
That's amazing. I love that idea of just taking the skateboards, wrapping them up, hiding them, and letting these kids find them.
Yep. And it was their idea. They're like, "Are you going to do it on Easter?" And we said, "Yeah, sure. Yeah, sounds great. Easter Bunny."
I looked at your website, which, by the way, is very well done. But and clearly, it speaks to your relationship it also speaks to the fact that you have roots here in the county. But I'm curious, considering we're now coming out of the COVID effect, how has business been for you guys?
I'm not gonna lie, this past year was the toughest year that we've had. It was hard, we had to fight every day. But now it feels different. I feel like people feel safer to go out. We see more people down here. The sun is out, people are ready to start shopping. They're ready to get back to life safely as well.
Well, Rachel, can you tell me about some of the things that you guys were able to do to honestly survive and thrive a little during COVID?
Yeah, of course. So right when COVID hit in March and we had to close down the store and there was no in-store shopping, we really focused on our website and our social media accounts.
Okay.
So we got our website up to date because that's the only place that we could sell it. So really taking the focus and trying to let people know through social media channels and through our website what we carry and who we are. Another thing that we did is when we opened back up in June for curbside pickup, we were actually allowed to go outside and set up a little table outside of the store so people can come pick up their stuff, so we could talk to people that were just here walking around and letting people know that we existed. Because we actually opened right in March, right as COVID hit, in this new location. So that was a little bit of a struggle, but we figured it out. We're still here, so.
Tell me, how do you go about picking out all these items? So, Rachel, tell me about this part of your business.
Yeah, so this is our little skate section here. So here we put complete boards together so people can pick out what deck they want. They can pick out their trucks, their wheels, all their parts. We put it together for them. We change out, if they just want new wheels, we'll change out the wheels for them. So we do any kind of maintenance on the board that is needed.
Now, do you need to make an appointment to do this?
Nope, so anytime that we're open, just come on in and then we have somebody here that can help you out right away. If you do a complete skateboard, it takes about 30 minutes to put it all together, kind of depending. And usually people stay longer. We get into conversations. We show videos of skateboarding on the TV, so it's kind of just like that hangout. We really, really get to know our skate customers.
All yours.
I need to go to the car to get my tennis shoes.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, I gotta say this quick before they figure out I'm not going back in there and getting on any skateboard. I hope you enjoyed yourself as much as I did here at Brackish Waters. I gotta tell you, Kevin and Rachel were wonderful. They have a great business supporting the community. I hope that we as a community will support them. Number two, I want you to follow us on social media, PGC EDC. Number three, I want you to stay with us while we keep the business spotlight on. I'm out of here.